What's going on, you guys? Like, with you guys to the channel, show a big dog back with another one take review. There, I got one for Titans season 3, episode 7, 51%. Which at first, I was kind of like on the fence about this episode. I said, I was just watching, and I'm just like, oh man, I think we get to that point where it's gonna go off the rails like it normally does. The Titans typically starts off one way and then it typically goes off the rails. And the reason I said that because and granted I have a little bit more investment because like I said, my favorite characters are like Batman, and the way they treat him is atrocious, and Jason Todd and Red Hood. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, oh, okay. Now we have Scarecrow. Jason basically is like, I'm gonna meet up with the crime families of Gotham, and like get everything straight. He hits the fear or the non-fear toxin, or whatever we want to call it. I'm just gonna call it the fear toxin still, even though we know it's like cause you to not have any fear and like going to like your own urges or like your natural instincts are just basically hiding or whatever. So we have that scene, and he takes out Jason. I'm like, oh my God, what is happening, man? It's just like everything I want Jason to be doing, Scarecrow's doing. Like getting over, like when the guy exploded in the van, I'm like, that's something I wish Jason would have set up. Or like I want Jason to be the one hacking the Oracle. But granted, this is all stuff set up for Scarecrow. But where it ultimately goes, I think I can say I enjoyed that because one, yeah, Scarecrow has been ahead of everybody. You know what I'm saying? And he looks like Scarecrow has always been like he's one of Batman's most known villains. But it's like, oh, the way they have him in this is like, bro, oh my God, Crane. Like I'm like, bro, like most of the time the crime families in Gotham, like maybe they call them like circus freaks and stuff. Like they don't, but I guess Crane with the fear toxin does put fear and still fear in people, and he basically was going to spread it throughout the whole city and then start supplying it to people. And so they were going to have, I think it was called, I'm going to see if college helped me out, monopoly on this, you know what I'm saying, on the supply and everything. So they're going to be the only people who had it, serving it, making a bunch of money, helping Crane out. And yes, we do see Oracle, the computer system. I always thought of Oracle as Barbara Gordon. Maybe there's some comics that I didn't read where Oracle is actually a computer system. Or maybe Oracle has always been a computer system. But I thought it was definitely Barbara Gordon. But nonetheless, it's the way it's a computer system. Crane hacked into it because that was the way Batman stopped him last time. And he gets them to destroy it. Once again, something I wish Jason Todd would have been the person doing. I just don't like him as a henchman. That's probably my biggest thing. But where it goes at the end, and I'm gonna go back to a lot of other things. I'm not skipping on anything. Trust me. I'm gonna go back and cover all the stuff I'm not mentioning right now. But where it goes to at the end, where like the Titans show up, and like Jason just sensed it. He's like, he's here. He's like, what? And then you start seeing all the goons and stuff get took out. Crane's whole operation blow up, and like the look on Crane's face, it's like, you always talk about fear. That's fear. That look on your face. I thought that was great. Like the guy who plays Scarecrow is like a damn good actor. I'm just like, yeah, that look on your face. That's real fear. And like, and he's like, it's over. And like he cut Jason out. I thought he was gonna send Jason out there to fight the Titans, which I was just like, that's not a good look. But yeah, they end up escaping. Jason's in the back, and he had Jason tied up for a while. If this season doesn't end with Jason putting a bullet in Scarecrow's head, I don't know what to think. Because that's what I'm expecting now. I need him. He has to mature. Like they have to get. I can't think of the kid's name who plays Jason Todd, but they have to have him like, hey, we're gonna need you to kind of like switch the character up a little bit. You can still kind of be like have your little quips and everything, but like you have to mature. So you have to become like he has to become a boss because that's who Red Hood was a boss. Like he literally was running Gotham's crime families. You know what I'm saying? Like taking all down the competition, bro. Like he was over them dudes. So you know what I'm saying? So I just don't feel that from him. But him escaping, like Scarecrow, basically putting him down. So maybe he'll be like, nah, I'm not. I don't need no more big dogs. I don't need like that's because that's really what it is. He went from Batman to Scarecrow. It's like you still in the same thing. You still don't have any freedom because you still have to like operate in these people parameters. Now that's enough for me, like, because I feel like I talk about that a lot. Starfire and Blackfire, def not heroes, bro. Like not making deal with crime families, man. It like, bro, when she killed her son, I was just like, okay, she played this smooth. I really thought she cared about her son, but she put a bullet right in between brother's eyes. I'm like, okay, well, guess that was the case. Read the situation completely wrong. What is they gonna do about that? Because like that was messed up. I'm not gonna lie, that was just completely. I'm like, damn, man, she just killed her son in front of like, baby, not cool, lady. Um, so yeah, I just thought that was not weird, but like I said, not cool. So we continue with everything that's going on. Starfire ends up killing her before even getting the intel. Then it just so happens a guy walks in. That's why it was weird to me. I'm just like, are they like do they don't have a no kill policy at all. So I was just like, all right. I did like the team fighting together because I kind of feel like certain characters are still just kind of being left in the dark. They're starting to do more stuff with Guard, and I absolutely love, like and even it's not even a lot yet, but the relationship between Blackfire and Connor is good. Her Superboy, she's like super strength, super hearing, X-ray vision. I wonder what other things you can do. Oh, I can show you something. I said, wait a minute, Connor, boy, you still a virgin, boy. You don't, but I'm pretty sure Blackfire experience, boy. She gonna teach you something. But like, I thought it was cool. And then we get not some closure. I guess you can kind of say some closure with like the stuff between Blackfire and Starfire. Now, I still do think Blackfire might be manipulating the situation because I think that's just who she is. Like she's loved Corey, and now she's basically told like, hey, our parents were gonna kill me because they thought it would bring you back, and like Tamarin was like pretty much cool with that, so that's why I killed them. Like that's something you tell somebody from the jump. When they be like, oh my God, you killed our parents, they were gonna kill me. Yeah, they was about to kill me. Don't do this little dance like I haven't even told you the reason. Literally, they were going to kill me. That's a lie. They were gonna kill me because they thought I was the reason you didn't come back. That's it. Like, you can handle that conversation super fast. Okay, you can handle that conversation super fast. Probably should have been handled, but had it. I mean, but like I like the way that they end up, getting it all out there. So I was cool with it. I wasn't really tripping. Out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it got resolved. That's all I'm saying. It got resolved. I think that's it. I wonder what's going to happen with Tim still, because like we saw what happened to his dad last episode. We don't know the condition he's in. And I wonder, is this girl Molly gonna be able to bring Jason back? Because Red Hood does end up becoming an anti-hero in the comics. And like some of his best storylines is him as anti-hero. But what I will say, he did kill Hank. You can't just let that. I mean, he killed Hank, and he killed a lot of other people. I understand the Titans do kill, but like, you killed a member. Like, what if Dove come back and date? Like, she's not forgiving Jason, unless they're gonna be like, well, we mistreated you. We should have treated you. You better not do that. Because once you cross, listen, I'm telling you, once you cross to the other side, you better stay there. You hear me? That's just, I don't know. They might do it different, but that's dead for me. It killed my homie. You're like, what's just up? It's stuck there and it's stuck there for life. You hear me? You don't come back over, get the fuck out of here. But yeah, you guys, I think, like I said, the episode started off rough because I didn't like this Scarecrow was still messing over Jason, and Jason still feels like a guinea pig. But I think it might be leading up to something good for him. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't really tripping just yet. But you guys, let me know what y'all thought about it down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys stay safe. I'll catch up with you guys later. Peace out, people.